so it was like a last minute thing.
Yeah, I was already planning to go pretty much across the entire world. I don't have a passport, so I was just gonna stay in the U.S. obviously. But my freaking journey was gonna start. We already went to Chicago. I already went through Chicago and everything went all over the place.
Yeah.
My current goal, I want to get to Italy, so I'm gonna get a passport somewhere around anywhere near here. Is there any good spots I can go, like a library or something? I have a
Possibly, yeah.
Zach claims he met
Go to
up with
work
SF
or
the
whatever
other
she
day,
said,
just
whatever
before the
word.
officers arrived.
What were you guys doing?
walking around. We literally just got her stuff for her dad.
Okay.
I actually went out and bought her stuff for her dad because it's Father's Day. I don't have a dad, so I pretty much want to bless everybody else. I hate seeing people upset. I can't literally stand having anyone upset, so I gave her money for stuff from the dollar store. We went to the dollar store, chilled at the dollar store, got her stuff for her dad.
Okay.
Chilling. Yeah, nothing illegal. I'm just chilling here. Nothing weird. I'm gonna go explore if y'all let me. Well, not here, but I'm going. Guys, have you been all around the world?
I have not, no.
Have you? Do you know anywhere that's like you've been dying to go to?
Not really.
Steering the conversation back to why they're there, the officer asks if Zach has ever been to SF's house.
Did you go into her house at all?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I wanted to knock on the window.
Okay.
She climbed out the window.
Okay. And then
She
you
climbed
guys went
back in.
somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
Do you know how old she is?
No. I met her on Fortnite, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
Like I said, I don't know how old it was. I just came here, I explore, I leave. This is what I do.
While this conversation is taking place, SF's father is also speaking with officers.
So we're going to handle it at this point, given that there's not at this point evidence of that, but that's what we're going to try to determine. So
Okay.
a couple things though, we need to get her phone, just in case there is evidence on there that would suggest that he is, any activity between the two.
Okay.
Pictures, whatever it might have you, text back and forth, like that's all stuff. She's 14 years old, he's 19.
Yep.
She can't give consent to any of that, and he knows that. So,
Yep.
do you think it'd be best if I grab it or if you get it? Obviously, it's your phone. So, you already have it? Perfect.
Yep.
The 14-year-old's phone would eventually reveal not only a series of stomach-churning messages, but the disturbing real reason Zach has come to visit her. Her father gives an account of what led him to call the police. Only a series of stomach-churning messages, but the disturbing real reason Zach has come to visit her. Her father gives an account of what led him to call the police.
So just give me a backstory of what.
So
That's not
basically,
the
they met
fucking
back
game, bro.
in, honestly, last fall.
I'm
on
ready for some
Snapchat.
Among Us, bro.
Did you know about this mail prior to today?
They met back on Snapchat and developed an online long-distance relationship. Once I became aware of it, and once I became aware he was 18 at the time, we put a kibosh on it.
SF's parents restricted her social media access and attempted to monitor her phone activity.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
October, November. Went as far as I spoke with his mom about it because she was not aware. Facebook.
Okay.
Did some backtracking through him on Facebook, found his aunt, then she directed me to her mom, to his mom. And she was
Gang, bro.
on that no, this is wildly inappropriate. You're getting yourself in a whole world of trouble here. And as far as we knew, that was more or less the end of it. I had suspicions they were still like on Fortnite, maybe finding a way to talk, but never had any evidence of it.
While her father is right, and they stayed in contact over Fortnite, SF and Zach had been communicating through other means to avoid detection, such as email and Spotify.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah.
No.
Like the marks.
I don't know.
You don't know that's
Might
right.
as well just be straight up, dude.
I didn't want to or anything. I didn't. I came here to literally explore.
Basically, they
Well,
left.
describe to me like how that happened. Like,
She was kissing me. Just
Okay.
kissing me.
okay, what else happened?
Mm,
Well, if you're starting to do that, I'm sure there's more that's going on here.
we just kissed.
Okay, so
Just this time.
okay,
I ain't someone I just kind of met in person.
okay, so you did not go into her house like at all. She came outside, when you knocked on the window?
Yeah, I don't think Green would do that.
Was there any like
No.
did you guys have?
Is kissing?
If you want to consider it that way,
You guys
Yes,
like making out?
No, just kissing.
you want to
No.
did you guys have?
Is kissing?
If you want to consider it that way,
You guys
Yes,
like
sir.
making out?
No, just kissing. I'm not about to show y'all that. That's weird.
After a little more pressure from the officers, Zach admits a bit more happened between him and SF.
I just gave her a hickey back
I think red is clear and
That's-
white
Where did
maybe.
that happen at exactly?
and around the train tracks.
Zach claims he then returned SF to her house and left. However, the neighbors dispute this. The next day,
Oh,
they contacted
dang,
SF's
bro.
father, telling him that they had seen SF sneaking out of her bedroom window, and she wasn't alone.
Then saw, he described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and
Bro, I
out.
was
too.
finna get pink, bro.
And he said, "Now I've got daughters." That
What
shit.
time was this?
That was, oh God, must have been close to 7.
7 p.m.
It was shortly before I called dispatch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And
Why he had to
said,
kill me, bro?
He
He
hollered
done
at him,
his
asked him what
ass.
he was doing, and he took off running. He got me out, and then we walked around the house, and we couldn't find him. And that was about the time I talked to her, talked to my daughter, and figured out who it was. And apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
According to his mom, he left last Friday.
SF's father explains that he doesn't often go into her room, so he's not sure exactly how long Zach may have been hiding in there, but it's likely around a week.
I'm not going to see her again tonight. Okay, how'd that conversation go?
She kind of got upset. I felt kind of bad, but I'm like, I do this every time.
Okay. So if we asked her that, she's gonna say the same thing.
What's your name, man?
Zach?
Zach. Are you willing to come back to the PD with us and make a statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
With it clear that Zach isn't being entirely honest, he's then transported to the Oshkosh Police Department.
Would you personally buy one of these? Like these kind of cars?
Squad car?
Yeah. No, not a squad.
You can go back this way, Zach. Go with her.
Sorry, I don't know whether it's just the Italian in me coming up or whether I'm just
I
like
feel like being a puss.
tweaking. Not tweaking, but like a little nervous, yeah. I don't know, I don't get questioned by cops every day when I move around.
Zach is reassured that he's free to go at any time.
Where did she like start kissing? Was it, like on the lips? Like, yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. Okay. So then, after you guys, were you guys like making out? Was it just like a little peck? Like,
Yeah, kind of making out, but not like actually, and no touching, no nothing. She kind of just on my neck, and that's about it. No clothes came off, no nothing.
Are you touching anywhere else? I mean, I get it, man. If you're like making out with a girl, like.
No, dude,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not trying to catch a random STD, man. I can't trust that. See, kissing was scary enough. I ain't trying to do none of that. Nah, she ain't my type. She ain't my type. Maybe just for the fun. No,
You know what?
not even that. Just the fun. That's what this was. Kiss, just for fun. I ain't trying to do none of that. Nah, she ain't my type. She ain't my type. Maybe just for the
This
fun.
to get high,
No,
bro.
not
What
even
you
that.
talking about?
Just the fun. That's what this was. Kiss, that's fun. That ain't no love.
okay.
I might be a heartbreaker for that, but that ain't it.
No matter what Zach claims, SF's phone tells a different story.
Her and Zach's relationship, like, was it, or was it? Did she say anything to you?
To me, no. Pretty much, and I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot.
Really?
Okay. Much of it very graphic in nature
Okay.
about all the stuff they want to do to each other, and
Perfect.
Would you like give us consent to go through your phone to see? I mean, I'm not saying that we don't trust you or anything, but like just to see like if there was any text messages or anything like that in between you guys.
The thing is that obviously, you know, there's her story and then there's your story, right? There's two sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to find out is,
No, just ask her, cause I need my phone right now.
you know, your phone's right here. What I'm saying is, like, with us together, like, can we just go through it together?
Nah, not right now.
No, not right now. Okay. Is
So do we
there
have to make a call?
is there any reason?
The only reason is cause I have a lot of gay like not gay stuff, but stuff that would be weird for you to see. Like
Trust me,
literally
Zach.
from
I'm sure I've seen a lot weirder stuff. Like, I'm not here to like judge like whatever you're into.
no,
You know
it's
what I mean?
nothing I'm into. It's
Okay,
the
we're
sugar
all
daddy
voice over, and
I'm
everything
talking
is
to you
puppies
about.
and rainbows. And by
It's
puppies and rainbows, I mean
you
generalized
pretty
economic
much catfish
disaster.
men into
World.
giving you money.
According to court documents, Zach admitted that he and an ex-girlfriend would send pictures to men, ask them for photos in return, and then demand money in exchange for not exposing them. He also admitted to trying to do this with SF.
You never tried that.
And I haven't personally, no.
You?
I can't say I have, no.
Given that SF is a minor, the officers once again attempt to establish how much Zach knows about her age.
Did she ever tell you how old she was?
No.
How old did you think she was?
16, 17. I'm only 19, so that wouldn't be illegal.
You thought she was like 16 or 17?
At least, yeah. And that, in my eyes, there was a 4-year thing back where I was from. As long as there's no weird going on.
Yeah, no,
it's
like,
not
I'm
illegal.
just
I'm just
asking,
trying to
yeah.
make that out there. Because if there's no weird, that's not illegal.
Like,
Do you know how old she is?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Can I hear it?
Just, one thing at a time, right?
Oh.
While this conversation is taking place, officers at the home receive permission to enter SF's bedroom, where Zach has apparently been hiding for the past week.
Best of luck. It's an absolute nightmare.
Holy Christ.
In SF's room, they find a black machete, some of Zach's tank tops, his diploma, Xbox, and Blu-ray player.
Can I go to that bathroom real quick?
Yeah, can you give me like 2 seconds?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're full of yeah. She's telling us kind of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be honest.
Alright, what do you mean by that?
I know you're a messenger. I know a lot more.
Sure, yeah.
I know a lot more than you think I know.
Alright.
Okay? So it's time to be honest.
Yeah.
So tell me about what's going on.
So I pretty much dated this girl from September to now. And I came over pretty much. I ain't bang her or nothing. I didn't talk about it in text, but I didn't actually.
Though Zach won't allow them to go through his phone, his lock screen is an image of 2 hands held together by their pinky fingers. In the middle of the screen are the words "together" and the date October 3rd, 2024, the day he says he started dating 14-year-old SF.
Just be straight up, like, what type of things were you guys talking about?
Just, I don't know, a bunch of other, like, stupid. Like, we'll be normal, and then it'll be random. Did we? Not at all. Did I want to? No. Did I love her? In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Was it intense like that? No.
Okay.
See, if I'm saying that on text, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. Okay. I'm made. I know I am. I'm not gonna go and tell. Oh yeah, no, I'm not actually doing it.
Okay.
Officers reported that in messages to SF, Zach wrote, quote, "I own you, you're mine." Throughout the messages, Zach tells her on a continuous basis that he needs her, can't be without her, and that she is his.
So when you guys were messaging back and forth on Gmail about like the whole thing, was there any photos sent by either of you? Like, did she send you anything? Did you send her anything? Was there anything like that? Not really. It was the very first, was like October or something. That's it. And it's deleted. She had it on her phone, not mine.
Yeah, you can work on uploading those ones to that link again.
Yeah, and some of there's a bunch of them discussing hiding because once they were busted, trying to find the more graphic ones.
While many of the conversations between Zach and SF were graphic in nature, they also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the investigators, Zach finally cracks.
Dude, just be straight. This is your time to...
They also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the investigators, Zach finally cracks.
Dude, just be straight. This is your time to tell your side of things.
We drank one time, just one time, and it wasn't even like anything serious.
You guys had that night?
Just bitch for an hour, but Not really. It was the very first was like October something. That's it. And it's deleted. She had it on her phone. Like,
Any like
I want to.
And the date, October 3rd, 2024, the day he says he started dating 14-year-old SF.
Oh, two hands.
just be
I thought it
straight
said
up,
two
like,
heads.
type
I
of
was
things
like,
were you
what?
guys talking about?
Just I don't know. A bunch of other like stupid. Like we'll be normal and then it'll be random. Did we? Not at all. Did I want to? No. Did I love her? In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Was it intense like that? No.
Okay.
See, if I'm saying that on text, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. I'm made. I know I am. I'm not gonna go and tell. Oh yeah, no, I'm not actually doing it.
Okay.
Officers reported that in messages to SF, Zach wrote, quote, "I own you, you're mine." Throughout the messages, Zach tells her on a continuous basis that he needs her, can't be without her, and that she is his.
So when you guys were messaging back and forth on Gmail about like the whole thing, was
I'm
there
not
any
gonna do a
like
kill right here.
like any like
It's pink
photos
as fuck.
sent by
Who's that?
either of you? Like,
What's it pink?
did she send you
I can't
anything?
tell.
Did you send
I think
her
it's pink.
anything? Was there anything like that?
Not really. It was the very first was like October something. That's it. And it's deleted. She had it on her phone, not mine.
Yeah, you can work on uploading those ones to that link again.
Yeah, and some of their a bunch of them discussing hiding because they once they were busted, trying to find the more graphic ones.
While many of the conversations between Zach and SF were graphic in nature, they also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the investigators, Zach finally cracks.
Dude, just be straight. This is your time to tell your side of things.
We drank one time, just one time, and it wasn't even like anything serious.
You guys had that night?
Just bitch, but hour, but. And that's what I'm even more worried about.
Did you wear a rubber?
No, but I put up and we went out. I went out by myself and I went back to the street.
Because my worry obviously is you guys aren't able to detain him,
Mm-hmm.
past questioning and tries to come back here.
Right. Well, I mean, at the very least, I have enough to bring him to jail on 4th degree assault.
Okay.
Listen, thanks for being honest, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a bit nervous earlier. I told you if I have to piss, I'm not gonna really talk much because I'm not trying to piss. I'm trying to think of something else. But dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need to lie. I have zero purpose in lying to y'all. Lying gets you in more trouble. It's worse if you lie. Just be honest. Get your life together and move on. We never met. We're all good. I go home. You're good. Literally.
He's lying,
Not a
bro.
bad person. Just grew up in a bad area.
With Zach's belief that he's headed home after this conversation, he's in for a rude awakening.
and then when I face the wall, and put your hands behind your back. Okay?
You.
Got it.
Alright, you're gonna be placed under arrest at this point.
So here's the deal. We're gonna be taking you out for assault of a child, and then using a computer device to facilitate crime.
Alright.
Okay?
What is it?
Sit.
Yeah, I got you.
Any advice, man?
I don't want to really give you a legal back.
Hey, what you mean? I ain't gonna tell nobody. We cool. I ain't mad at you. This your job. God, dude, I don't even know how it was doing. Can you tell me before I make myself look even worse?
I'll tell you she's a juvenile.
Oh, okay. I see it was 16, 17, but I thought it would be younger. That would be scary.
According to police documents, Zach eventually admitted that his mother told him SF was only 14 after she'd been
What does
contacted by
R1
SF's
mean?
dad.
Around
He
him.
explained his reason for continuing the relationship despite the age difference was that he loved her, and it was a different feeling than he had experienced with anyone else.
Hey, we cool though?
Yeah, we're good, man.
I'm good with this one.
Y'all good?
We're good. Like, listen, man. I'll help with you.
Feelings, bro?
No, but listen, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, no, you're
Get the
good, bro.
car, Jackson.
Zachary Vogt was charged with second-degree assault of a child, use of a
Where's your
computer
car,
to
Jackson?
facilitate a child crime, and exposing a child to harmful material. He pled not guilty, and in October 2025, All charges
And why she
were
don't got
dismissed by the
the
prosecutor.
camera on the game?
His case was then picked up by the federal court, and Zach was charged with travel with intent to engage in illicit conduct with a minor, production of child, and coercing a minor for unlawful activity. In a letter to the judge, Zach wrote that he takes full responsibility for his actions.
Just a sick
He pled
fuck,
guilty
man.
to the production of child. As part of his plea agreement, the other 2 charges were
What
dismissed.
is it? No
He was
imposter
sentenced
reports,
to
no
15
cams,
years in prison.
no death
Following the
sentence.
completion of his sentence, he will be on supervised release for 15 years in order to comply with the requirements of the
Oh, we're not
Sex
doing
Offender
it, okay.
Registration and Notification Act. We had to cut many details from this video for YouTube. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Google TV. Download EWU Plus and see what you've been missing.
What's this in this playpen right here?
What do you mean?
Did you put a human child in that playpen?
Hold on. What do you got?
Oh, it's just a meth pipe.
Please. What that is?
They were zip tied in a cage.
The
If
29,
the house
19,
caught on fire, they
22.
would burn to death.
They would throw me if I talked to the cops. He would kill my family because he knows where they live.
When a woman alleges that she was robbed and raped by a vengeful couple, an Ohio investigation quickly descends into a twisted world of drugs, crime, and unthinkable child endangerment. As the couple flees, it will be up to the cops to stop this madness before the worst can happen.
He's gonna kill one of us?
The following report is based on official police records. Hours before deputies in Hocking County, Ohio would find a toddler locked in a makeshift cage. The first moments of this bizarre case open with a young woman claiming to have been beaten and robbed.
Some man brought her here, and he said
I
she
forgot
came
you
out of
said.
the woods to his cabin and asked him for help. And he brought her here because she knew who we were. Yeah, she was pretty well messed up, man. Them boys did a number on her. She said she had some money and they wanted the money. And he wouldn't give them the money. And so they beat her down, and then she ran through the woods. She had briars and all over her.
All burst all over her face. Horrible. All red.
Yeah, she had some scratch marks all over her. She was on her boot. It looks like somebody punched her.
The couple says that they drove the young woman, Megan C., to her father's house earlier today.
The man that dropped her off here told me he was going to call the police and file a report. I said that's the best thing to do.
And Megan said, no, I don't want to do that.
She just
Well,
wanted to go
wait
to
for
her
that.
dad's and get away from the trailer.
The next stop for the deputies is clear, but they quickly realize they're not about to get the cooperation they might have expected.
Is Megan here?
No.
Okay, we want to check on her. We heard that she was hurt.
No. I know.
She was dropped off here.
Yeah, she's not here.
Okay. Was she beat up?
No.
Could you have any idea why somebody would tell us that? A few people?
No.
Would you care to talk to me for a moment? Instead of through the door?
Yeah, go around back.
Suspicious that Megan's father isn't being truthful, the deputies head around the house to dig deeper.
I mean, can you tell us what's going on? What she told
Oh,
you?
really? I don't know what the hell you want to do.
When did she
I'm
leave?
sleeping. Huh?
When did she leave?
Yesterday.
We were told she was brought here today, just a little bit ago after she was assaulted, actually robbed.
She went.
I've already made contact with them and interviewed them. They brought her here within the last hour.
Well, I told you I didn't see nothing on her.
Okay. So, but you just told us that she wasn't here today, and now how could that be if you're now telling me that you didn't see anything on her?
She was here for a little bit, but left.
Okay. If she's here, right now we are not concerned with her warrants, okay? If that's why you're lying to us.
Yeah.
So I would rather just talk to her, because right now I'm looking at her as a victim more than anything else, okay?
Yeah.
Because if someone did rob her and did do this to her, they deserve to go to jail today. So if she's here, I would like to speak with her.
Yeah, and then take her to jail, right?
Huh?
And then take her to jail?
If there's any way around that.
If there's any way around that, then we will try all means possible.
Megan's dad promises to give them a call when his daughter returns. But the deputies aren't taking that for an answer.
I believe that she's here. I believe your daughter is here in the house. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I really wish you'd stop lying to me. So go in and tell her to come out and talk to us. We'll wait for you over here.
Her partner waits by the front door until a sudden shout catches his attention.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
So she's not here?
Yep, he said he was sleeping. When he went in there to look, she's not there.
Megan's family agrees to let the deputies look around, and in a case that will grow to involve many forms of crime and deception, the victim's elusiveness is only the beginning.
Her cell phone is in here on charge, her money's laying on there, her purse is here, and a cold drink is still in that bedroom. She's in this trailer somewhere.
But Megan is nowhere to be found, leading the deputy to seek help from her mom.
You can tell us where she's at.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, if you tell me where she is, you're okay. And she will be okay.
I don't know how to live without her.
You're gonna live without her.
Will you try to keep her from taking her to jail?
I'll do my part. He's hiding with it. You're okay. Okay. I will take good care of her.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I can tell you're upset, and I can tell that you are not feeling the best.
With Megan's hiding spot revealed, the deputies devise a ruse to confront her family and friends, preventing her from knowing that her mom gave away the game.
We know there's a high probability of her being in here, okay? Because no one's going to leave their phone, leave all their cash, especially if they were just robbed for some of their cash. They're not going to leave the rest of it.
Unlock his cabinet. Unlock this cabinet, or I'm going to bust the lock off with it.
You heard something in the cabinet?
Yeah, it's moving around.
I'm going to ask you right now. Is she in the cabinet?
Stay still, Megan. They're just.
We heard something in the cabinet. Is she in the cabinet, sir?
What the fuck do I do?
Megan, if you're in that cabinet, you need to tell me now.
All right, Megan, when he opens that, just keep your hands up where we can see, and everything will be just fine. You are safe.
No, it wasn't.
We are going to take care
Lying.
of
It wasn't on purpose.
And I have to go to jail because I have a warrant.
You are a victim. That is our first priority.
Megan, you're going to go to jail.
No, you are our first priority, Megan.
But amid the absurdity of having to track her down in a locked cabinet, Megan now drops a bombshell accusation.
Anyway, molested me. His girlfriend did, and he raped me, and now I gotta go to jail like this.
Here's the deal, okay? I want to put the people who did this to you behind bars.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be in jail for a long time.
Megan, we don't even know what your warrants were for.
Everything else, but I need to go.
I just light out the game, bro.
As Megan wrestles with the consequences of coming forward, her mom gets into it with her family.
You ain't get out of the way. Get away
Talk to you for a second.
I'm going to be late. I know. I just want her. Yeah. What is it? You want me to give her a lighter? Yeah.
I didn't tell you she was here, did I?
I didn't say that. No, you're going to stand there on guard because you want that. No, don't you?
No, I don't want
You're not
money.
getting it.
I don't want
You're
that
not
money,
getting
Heidi.
it. It's going to be taken care of.
You don't make
No.
fun of me. Shut up.
No. He left it up to me, Shane. That's a grown man, ain't it? Huh?
Well, I don't want you on her.
That's a. Yeah, you left it up to me.
Can somebody light it for? I don't.
As her family fights it out, Megan reveals that she's got much bigger worries about them.
You can't run around hiding from us or not come to us when there's a problem.
And they told me if I talked to the cops, he would kill my family because he knows where they live.
Megan C. says that her attackers are Franklin T.J. Varney and his girlfriend, Megan Smith, both of whom she considered friends. And after being transported to the hospital for treatment and a rape evaluation, she gives a shocking account of what happened this morning.
This all happened to me because my boyfriend's in jail in West Virginia, and I was supposed to bond him out, and they were supposed to take me, and they knew how much money I had, and they tried to get the money. They didn't get the bond money, they only got the money I got from my dad on Cash App that I pulled off my Cash App card.
So how much do you think they got?
They got like 60, and they thought they were gonna get the money because I almost $1,500 on me, but
They didn't get any of that. You had it somewhere else.
I had it somewhere else, and it was in a lockback. I'm not completely stupid.
She says TJ agreed to pick her up and take her to West Virginia. Instead, he and a friend showed up and took her back to his trailer compound where, until just recently, she had also lived. Megan Smith was waiting at the home, and the couple was angry.
He got